What's good, everybody? It's your boy, the man, the myth, the legend. Hey, you know the vibes. Welcome to Keep It Tickin' TV. Just wanted to go live today to talk about the Manchester United and Burnley game at Turf Moor today in the Premier League. And also I wanted to talk about a little bit about the Wolves and Everton game as well that happened at the Molineux today, and as well touch a little bit on the Sheffield United and Newcastle game that was at Bramall Lane today. We'll get into those in a little bit. Just wanted to say hello. Hope everybody's doing good today. This stream's not going to be too long. I might go play a little bit of football with the boys. Might hop on the pitch for a little bit, get like a little bit of a night game in. So not sure how long this one is going to be, but do want to just, give my reactions on the game that just happened between Manchester United and Burnley. Just give my thoughts, feelings on it. And like I said, touch on those other games as well. I'm just sending out the invite right now to my boy to see if he'll hop on the stream, just to get some other, thoughts and feelings on this one. Just sending this out real quick. Sorry, should have been a little more prepared for this, guys. Sorry about that. All right, yeah, so I just sent that out. He should get that. Make sure I sent it out. Yeah. Okay, so I just sent that out. That's out. All right, so let's get into this. So I'll just burn some time until he gets in, and then I'll ask him some questions. So we'll get his opinion and everything on the game. Diehard United fan, so should be good. So yeah, game today ended up being Burnley 0, Manchester United 1 at Turf Moor. The goal came late in, I think, around the 46th, 47th minute. Or no, sorry, not 46th, 47th minute. Sorry. Yeah, the goal came around the 70th minute. Came from Paul Pogba. Beautiful strike from Pogba. Just to give like a little recap. So we started off all right. I mean, right from the kickoff, it was interesting. I knew it was going to be a crazy game, or at least a weird one, when they do the knee before the game, for Black Lives Matter, and just no room for racism. They do the kneel before the game, and the one guy on Burnley, who there's no black people on Burnley, like there's not one black person on Burnley. It's just literally a bunch of white people. I don't know if it's like in the hood, not in the hood, sorry, in the sticks. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if it's like out in the sticks of England or something, like if that's where Burnley's at in the UK. But I mean, yeah, there's like no black people on that team, so it was a little weird. So yeah, like I said, they kicked off the ball like while we were all still kneeing for the no room for racism. And all the United players like looked around like, what the fuck's this guy doing? And he was like, oh shit, like, you know what I mean? Like, and he like laughed. And yeah, right from that point forward, I knew it was just gonna be like a different game. Like it was just gonna be a different day. And we get going. They get the ball back after he like kicks it while we're all kneeling. And then they kick it off regular when everybody's ready, like they usually do, at kickoffs. And it's funny, like they bomb it up the field to Robbie Brady, who's like their left, like left wing back, like midfielder, left mid, and their left wide man, and he ends up getting it like after like 20 seconds of the game being started. He gets the ball right on top of the 18 and he strikes it, but he just hits it over. And right then and there, I thought that we were in for a fucking bad day, honestly. Like, we looked a little asleep. It was just scary. So then after that, it's just a normal game. Bai looks really well. Bai looked really good. I remember after that, they got another opportunity after that because they had us on the back foot in the beginning of the game. The first half we did not look good, except for a couple times here and there where we kind of looked all right. But yeah, so in the first half we didn't really look that hot. They end up getting another opportunity, and Eric Bailly barely gets a foot on it and blocks it. It was literally about to be a goal if he didn't touch it. Forces a corner, and they don't get anything from the corner. But from the start, Bailly was under pressure. We looked under pressure. Maguire was under pressure. There was a point where him and Ashley Barnes got in a little bit of like a scruff going for a ball. It was like an awkward ball, and Maguire ended up, getting rid of it. But yeah, so we looked like on the back foot in the beginning of the game. Did not look like we were, going to have the best of days. So from that point forward, pretty normal. We get a couple chances here and there. You could tell that we couldn't really find Martial and Rashford and Cavani. Like there seemed to be a disconnect a little bit in the first half between our forward line, which I would consider it as I know we line up in a 4-2-3-1, but I would consider it as a 4-3-3 because as you can see in the formation, I'll show you guys real quick. As you can see, we line up with a 4-2-3-1, but these guys go more forward, and then these guys get a little more advanced, Pogba and Matic, so it turns into a 4-3-3 really. But the whole thing I'm trying to say is for some reason there seemed to be a disconnect today between Paul Pogba and Matic and these guys, the front three, and Bruno as well. I guess if you want to consider it a front four, because they would get the ball and it would just seem a little slow. Like the amount of time it would take for them to get the ball, Matic and Pogba, up to Bruno or up to Martial or Rashford. You know what I mean? It just didn't seem like there seemed to be like a disconnect there a little bit. You know what I mean? So, yeah, but they kept it simple. Matic and Pogba, they kept it simple, and that's really what I liked from them today. Even though there seemed to be a little bit of a disconnect, and I would have rather had Donny Van de Beek start over Matic, but they kept it simple today, and especially Matic, he didn't look too bad. You got the ball, moved it on to the next person. Honestly, he was going forward a lot more than sideways or backwards today, which was a surprise to me. So that was nice to see. We got Tom V joining the stream. Tom V, the big man. Yo, brother, how's it going?
How you doing, Rob?
Not bad, man. Yeah, just touching on this game today, what I thought about it. It was a good watch. It really was a good watch. I was just touching on the first half. Didn't really see much from United going forward, honestly. I was talking about how there seemed to be like a disconnect between our defensive midfielders and our defense and our like front four, as in like Bruno and then Cavani, Martial, and Rashford. There seemed to be a little disconnect in the first half. We didn't really create that many chances in the first half, so but there was one chance by Martial. I don't know if you saw it or not, but Martial had a beautiful opportunity in the first half. He tried to finesse it like far post.
Oh, the curler?
90.
I saw the replay, yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful save by Nick Pope. Mm-hmm. But that was really like the only good opportunity we had in the first half. How did you feel about everything though? Like how did you feel about the game? Like how are you thinking? How are you feeling about this one?
I mean, we got the result. Stuck it out to the end. We didn't concede first, which, obviously, like we usually concede first and come back, and it's stressful. And it's like a fight, but we got the go-ahead goal. It was good. I didn't see the first half. That was what the commentators were saying in the post game was similar to what kind of how you described it. As we just didn't really have it. That's been an issue for us. So that worries me because, there's games where like you got to come out with everything. And, we've talked about that. It's the difference between tying a game and winning a game. But, I mean, we got the result. I'm just happy we got the result. One thing could have been better, like maybe Martial should come off earlier. He missed that chance. Now he missed that chance at the death that Cavani. It was a beautiful dummy by him, and then Cavani played it over the top to him. I'm just saying like he should come off earlier because he missed his chance. And I'm not saying this because I live bet in the 85th minute over 1.5 for plus 280. That's not why I'm saying this. But like in a game, that's not why I'm saying that. In a game,
that's what they all say.
I'm not saying this because I bet 2-0 in the 89th minute for plus 1100. This isn't why I'm saying this.
Wow.
No, I didn't bet that. No, but I actually did live bet over 1.5 because it just seemed like I knew we would have another opportunity. But, maybe if it was anyone else on the field. But honestly, all jokes aside, obviously, like we need an icer in that game. If you really, I'm being nitpicky, of course, here because I don't want to just be like, all right, yeah, we got the result. We played perfect. Fantastic. But we really could have used an icer in that game because Burnley, oh my God, they had a couple opportunities at the death. I don't even want to talk about how close they were to having an opportunity because I was literally freaking out in my seat.
Yeah. I
got the results, so fuck it.
No. You're right. You're right. There were honestly a lot of opportunities though. If Martial was like clinical, like we wish him to be, we would have been up 2-0 for sure. We would have iced the game because I know exactly what you're talking about with Cavani and Martial at the end.
Cavani's probably thinking like, wow.
He's used to giving that to like Mbappe or something, or like Neymar on PSG.
Or Di Maria, or like
Di Maria,
like a Icardi. Yeah, Icardi was on PSG, right?
Yeah.
I was like, I'm sitting here thinking, oh my God, let's go. I knew we were going to win 2-0. And I'm like, whatever.
I what's funny? You said something about
he shit himself. I don't know why he gets so nervous.
Yeah,
he is like one or the other. He's either like his confidence and like composure is like literally like the level of Cantona, or he like turns into fucking.
Wasn't it Man City? Was it Man City 2 years ago or last year where he like put in the craziest performance of his life? Or not like he did. I think he got a goal and an assist, but remember he like hit like the near. I think it was like a near post or a far post, fucking to ice the game. Fuck, I remember like there was one game where he literally looked like Cantona, like in the Manchester derby.
I mean, we've seen him do it, like
yeah,
skill and then finish. But like, and when he gets into the box, but it's so weird. I don't get it. It's like one or the other. Yeah. It's like literally he's either at Cantona level or Thierry Henry. Like he literally looks like fucking Thierry Henry some games, some moments, or it's like fucking. I don't even know. I'm trying to think. I only pay attention to players who are good.
Do you think he's just a moments player at the end of the day? Like Martial?
Oh, yeah. I don't really think he's like that dependable. I mean, just think of his consistency.
Do you think he'll ever? Because right now he definitely is a moments player, like you said. But do you think he'll ever be able to get to that consistent, level?
I don't know. That's up to him, honestly. It's a mental. He has the skill. It's just a mental block that he has going on.
Yeah.
Like he gets so like, I don't even know what it is. I don't know. He had another opportunity. Someone, I can't remember who passed it to him, but maybe it was like in the 80th minute. And he just shot it like right at a defender.
Did you get to see anything of did you see any of Marsh or not Martial, sorry, we were just talking about him. Besides Rashford, because Rashford he I,
Came out, yeah.
he looked like shit in my opinion up until he got that assist in the 70th minute. But prior 69 minutes prior to that, the kid looked like shit in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I saw Cavani played a beautiful Cavani, and this is what I love about Cavani. Like he puts in the work, and he's not just like, which is weird because you think just because of like his stature, you think that he'd just be like the type of forward to just kind of like poach.
His age.
Yeah, no, seriously, yeah, right. His age, like, you know what I mean? Like you think he'd just be a poaching midfielder, but he tracks back and wins the ball off of a Burnley defender.
Yes.
Plays a good pass. It's a good pass.
Dude, no. Real quick. I got
the same thing when we came back from against Southampton.
Yeah.
It was the same deal. He worked back. He won the ball back.
Yeah.
He took it down the wing and curled it in to who did he assist in that game when he got 2 goals? Was it Bruno?
Bruno, yeah.
Yeah, and
he got a goal and 2 goals and an assist.
2 goals and assists. When he got his first assist, like he tracked back. Like he put in the work, which is like, it's like, this sounds weird. Like, you know, like don't like, this sounds kind of stupid, but it sounds like it looks like he gives a shit. Like it actually looks like he cares.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Like he's not just, it's not just like, this is my next job sort of thing.
Yeah. Like, I'm just gonna take this money. Like I'm just gonna sit on this bag. You know what I mean?
Right, dude. Exactly. And like, dude, like, there's plenty of people that honestly probably didn't expect much more from him than that. You know, and United made the signing.
For sure. Yeah. No, I didn't.
It's really good to just see. Yeah, I was like, all right, he's gonna get us goals, but like to see that work rate in the last 10 minutes of the game after him being on the whole game shows that he really like wants to make a difference and that he can.
Yeah.
That's all, like, listen, maybe I won't get a goal this game.
Yeah.
But listen, like, I'm gonna work like when I don't have the ball. Like that's just like, that's fucking great shit.
Dude. So I'm watching.
Hold on. Yo, Rob, you're gonna have to give me a sec. I gotta excuse myself. My laptop's on low battery. I got my charger.
Oh no. Yeah, you're good. No. While he goes and does that,
all right. The actual was right next to me.
Oh, you're good. Oh, okay. Cool.
Actually, right now.
He's back. Cool. All right. So yo. So I'm watching the game, right, and like towards the tail end, Martial or Rashford gets taken off for Mason Greenwood, right? Mm-hmm. And Mason Greenwood comes on the pitch, and I just like they were like playing with the ball. I forget what happened. I think somebody like from our back line tried to play it up to like Greenwood or someone, and fucking the ball like gets won by like a Burnley like midfielder, right? And like out of the middle of nowhere, like this fucking dude, like from like one of our strikers, just comes out of nowhere and just fucking dips after the ball and wins it. Like wins the second ball from his shitty first touch from the center defending mid, like from Burnley, wins the ball. And I'm like, yo, Greenwood, good shit, bro. Cause it's like a little fucking like quick fucking pacey like dude. And then they're like, Cavani wins the ball. I'm like, what the fuck? That was Cavani.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
I didn't think he could run that fast. Like, what the fuck? Like, bro, he literally was running. Like, bro, he literally was tracking all over the place. He was all over the fucking pitch. I literally thought he was Greenwood. I thought because that's how fast he was running. And like that's how like young and like vigorous the motherfucker looked. Like, I don't know if he just loves this club or something. Like, I think he's literally loved. Dude, I think he's loved Sir Alex Ferguson since he was like a wee boy or something back in Uruguay. Because like I swear to God, like his work rate is just too good.
Yeah. I mean, he grew up like watching Solskjaer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that was like he was like even younger than us, I think, probably. And he's watching Solskjaer like win Champions League. Like that was all over the world. And when you like hear about the context, like Kuhn, my brother-in-law, he's older, and when he tells me about the context of that win, when he watched that game, it was like, you know, it was like the Germans always win.
Yeah,
and everyone just like was like ready for another Bayern Munich win. from like the dominant Germans. You know, like Kahn and goal. Like it was like, all right, like they're gonna win this, and then for United to win it like that in that style, crazy.
Could just
But,
bring a tear to your eye, man.
I know, for real.
I think I see one fucking trickling down your cheek, dude.
Oh, but yeah, and you know, like Cavani like shows that passion, and that it takes that to win games. Like, you know, we don't know like what could have happened after that, and
Yeah.
that like it doesn't seem significant, but it really is. It's significant. You know, the fact that he tracked back and won that ball in the dying minutes of the game, like that's what a winner does. So that was awesome. Like, and that's what pisses me off when I see like Martial has like I see him all the time. He's not having a good game, and it's like there's the defender dribbling away from him, and he's like, "Oh, it's not my job. It's not my job. It's Fred. Fred's got it."
Yeah.
Yep, he dribbles past Fred.
And then we get scored on.
McGuire standing in quicksand.
Yeah.
Exactly, and then people go, "Oh, we need to sell McGuire," and it's like, how about everyone just fucking wins the 1v1 battle, like win your personal battles.
Yeah, no, for real.
Like,
for real.
you know, like Cavani just said, like, I'm gonna get that ball, and when you look at it, like it was a good pass to Rashford, and Rashford Rashford could have really scored off that pass.
Yeah.
On a different day, I see Rashford doing it and scoring a goal. But you know, sometimes it's better to slow the play down, I guess.
So, Tom, real quick, our 3 substitutions, Mason Greenwood, Axel Tuanzebe, and Scott McTominay. Where's Donny van de Beek? Where does he fit into this side?
I don't know. Well, I know. I just don't know where he is. I know where he fits into the side. Definitely, I think subs should have been. I mean, I'm pretty sure Mattis got injured at the end. I don't know if that's like confirmed or not.
Yeah, he looked like he took a pretty hard knock there.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. I think they should be brought on sooner. I mean, I don't know. It's tough in that type of game. You want to save subs for the end to kill the game a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think he's like people are saying like he's not ready. Like I'm like what are you like? I just like not ready for what? Like he was part of a side that literally stunned the world. Do you guys not like? Does everyone forget about that?
Yeah, for real.
Like if it wasn't for that side, like I hate to say it, but 2 of his teammates, De Ligt goes to Juventus, young Dutchman. De Jong goes to Barcelona, young Dutchman. Like he was part of the reason for them going to Barcelona and Juventus. Like they both of those teams were knocked out of the competition. Think of that. Like Barca and Juventus were both knocked out of the competition.
It's even crazy to think about now, dude.
Yeah, and I'm just like, he knows how to win games. You know he's class. You know he's world class. You know he's world class. He's not. It's not a question of his skill or ability.
Yeah.
Is it a question of his work rate? He knows how to win. Shit.
It's like trying to play Clue. You know what I mean? Or like fucking you got to figure the mystery out. Like it's just something we'll never solve. You know what I mean?
I feel like I don't know. Like I don't want to say that Ali doesn't like him because I love him. Honestly, like I really do love him. I think he's a great player.
Yeah.
But Ali did say something in an interview. I guess I saw this like on a quote, and he said someone I guess the reporter asked him about Van de Beek, and he says, yeah, he had like a great little flick at the end to open up a scoring chance.
Yeah.
And like I don't know, the way it sounds like to me, it's like yeah, like he had like he had like one little good moment.
Like trying to like belittle his performance a little bit.
Yeah, like no, I'm not gonna say he had an outstanding performance. He just had like one good little flick, you know.
All right, so here's my theory now, because the more you say that, like now that you say that, that just opened up like another theory in my mind.
Yeah.
You ready? You ready for it?
Yep.
All right, so he's given him like the bad bitch treatment. Like you know how like when you like fuck a like really bad bitch, like you can't like treat them good. Like you treat them like shit.
Right.
So
Right.
they
Right.
stick around and you
call their Uber like right away.
Exactly. Like that's what he's doing with Donnie right now. Like he's like playing like hard to get, like, you know what I mean? Like feeling like trying to seem like he's like up here, like Ollie's up here, Donnie's down here, when like Donnie's like up here and Ollie's really down here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know. Do you think maybe that could be what's going on, brother? Like, do you think that's maybe another conspiracy theory? Tom V, how do you feel about that?
I don't know. He doesn't I don't know. Van de Beek doesn't remind me of a cocky guy. Maybe he is super cocky. Like maybe we don't know. Like maybe he rolled on the training and like was like, nah, like I was like maybe he rolled on and was like, all right, guys, like let me show you something. Like you know what I mean? Like I don't maybe right. That would make sense. Like if you had like some cockiness to him and like.
What if he just like? What if that he's doing that not because he was like cocky or something? Like he came in, he was cocky as fuck. Not that, but more just because like Ollie knows like he's the best motherfucker on the pitch, so he's not gonna like imagine like this bitch, like there's a female that thinks she's got the fattest ass in the world, tightest pussy. You know what I mean? Like you can't just give her your dick like immediately. Like you know what I mean? So it's like. That's where Ollie's at. Like he's not trying to like give like Donnie his dick. You know what I mean? Like give him the Ollie schlong, you know?
Yep. He's leaving him on red.
Yes, yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah, you know the vibes. That's how we do it over here at Keep It Tickin TV. Yes, sir. We got the conspiracy theories.
He should really give it to him so we can win more games.
Oh my God, yes. Yeah, he needs to give it to him hardcore. So we can win that title and Donnie can just
he's gonna have to play him
all over the Premier League title.
Like we're not 20 points clear of the title. He's gonna have to play him like for us to win the title.
Yeah. Real quick, Tom.
All right, sorry, you got it.
No, I just wanted to say, we're hitting I'm hitting the 28-minute mark. Not trying to keep this one too long. Real quick though, so let's keep going. So the Paul Pogba goal. Did you see it? How'd you like it? What'd you think of it? Do you think he's gonna get more goals?
I didn't even see it.
You didn't see it?
I didn't see it.
The ball was just moving so fast, like it just.
No, it was actually insane because I come into my apartment, I gotta piss, right? I'm holding it in. I'm like, fuck it. I do the little speaker thing on my remote.
Yeah.
Premier League. The game doesn't come up. I'm sitting there thinking. Meanwhile, I'm holding in my. I had to piss. I didn't piss at work so I could come home and watch the game.
Yeah.
Long walk to the bathroom, and I'm thinking. Meanwhile, I'm holding my piss. I'm thinking, what the fuck? Where's the fucking game? So I'm in there. I'm peeing at the same time with my phone out, foot mob, trying to see. Like I'm like, like, all right, like where's the game? Like what channel is it on?
Yeah.
And I'm wrapping it up and then like it says NBCSN. And I'm just like, why the fuck didn't that pop up? And then it was like Pogba goal. Like as I like check, like, yeah. So I was like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I was like, God damn it. Like I missed it by like a minute.
It sucks that was the only goal in the game too. Like
I know.
Another one.
I was like, bro, what the fuck? And then I'm like, nah. Like I see another goal and fucking Martial. Like I don't even know what the fucking goalie was doing. He was standing up straight and Martial hits it at his shin. Just dribble around him.
Just stay composed. Like
dribble around him. Like he's not gonna catch you. He's a goalie. Like,
Yeah,
dude, like
it's disappointing to say the least.
literally the most the most unathletic player on the squad is the goalie. And
Yeah,
he comes out to the PK spot and you shoot it out. Just dribble around him.
yeah.
Like I thought Premier League strikers knew this.
He does that finish all the time too. Like Martial, like I've seen him do that finish before. Like just one touch to the side and just you know what
Yeah,
I mean. Like
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think today was his day. Honestly, him or Rashford.
Must have not been his day.
Yeah, him or Rashford. I don't think they really performed well today. I think Martial performs better as like the lone striker up top, really, but he's not going to play that position when Cavani plays because, dude, Cavani. Who is your man of the match? For me, it's tough, but like for me, I want to say Cavani, but like I think Eric Bailly like put in like a hell of a performance.
That's what I was gonna say. Like at the end, like again, Bailly had like a couple blocks, a couple headers out of danger, like some clearance. He's fucking the man.
Oh my god,
he is where the ball is in defense.
Yep.
Like, and this is something you really can't logically explain. Like, you know, like you really can't like say like, all right, like this is how you do it. Like this is something like you only see when the defender goes out there and every cross that gets crossed in, that's cleared by him, headed away by him, every shot gets blocked by him. It's literally just because he's a fucking animal. And I've been saying this from literally since we got him from Valencia. He's a fucking stud.
Yes.
He's so good.
Yes.
He's like 10 times. He would, let's say he doesn't get injured, better than Van Dijk.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, yeah.
He's the best defender in the world.
Uh-huh.
Like
one of the best.
Nobody's going to give him that credit because he'll only have a good 5 games, 10 games in a row. And then get, you know, knock on wood because he's fucking killing it so far after coming back from his other injury. And then, oh my God, last fucking game I'm watching, I'm like, yo, what the
Oh, with Dino, with Hendo?
Like, way to go, man. Just fucking knee him in the fucking head. Why don't you?
Yeah. I thought he was concussed. Like, I didn't think he'd be back.
Dude, he fucked him up.
Yeah.
Dude, I know. I didn't expect him. But now I'm like, so he's in this game. Does that mean he's not going to play against Liverpool?
I don't think so. I think he performed so well today. He has to play. He performed too well today.
Right. He has to play. So I was I don't know. To me, it's Burnley. Fucking Liverpool. Lindelof is pretty aggressive. I think certain things where Bailly is better than Lindelof in a 1v1.
Yeah.
Bailly is better in a 1v1 defending. He's faster. The tackles he made, like the timing of his tackles are really good. So, you know, I mean, you're looking at a game, Burnley, right? It's going to be scrappy. They're going to send the ball in the air to their strikers. They're going to play gritty offense, right? Like just dump it, try to get a flick on, and then just smash it into the net one time.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I think Lindelof can handle that personally.
Yeah.
Of course, the weight of the game's huge. You win it, you go up front. But now we got Liverpool. Fucking Salah and Mane. Like that, like, I don't know. I don't really trust Lindelof against them.
Yeah, it's funny you bring that up because I wasn't even thinking about that. I thought, you know, since Bailly played today, he would definitely play against Liverpool because I was thinking if Bailly played today, then I'm thinking now. I think personally, this formation with that lineup of people that we saw today is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's best team, and I think it's his favorite team. I think if all those players are fit, that's the team he plays in the biggest games.
Right.
Like Luke Shaw.
Maybe I'm wrong because Liverpool's Sunday, so that's actually 5 days, right? That's 5 days. That's enough.
Yeah.
I thought we had like a Saturday or Friday game.
Yeah, I did too. I thought
it was more of like a 3-day, 4-day rest, but 5 days is. I think he'll play against Liverpool.
Yeah, I think he will too.
That's enough rest for him.
For sure. He the thing with him is like he just gets stuck in so well. Like you just know with him at the back, like you can feel it when you're watching the game. Like you can
I know.
just feel that like everybody going
It's like a
forward
security.
too. Yeah, it's more of a security. Like everybody just
Yeah.
feels more confident, like at the
Mhm.
front. You know what I mean? Like
And he right, and you just said it like confidence. Like he is very confident.
yeah,
He never hesitates with or without the ball as well. When he has the ball, he'll even take a player on, which you need sometimes, especially with teams that set low blocks.
yeah,
Teams that are going to sit back on you, you need to drag players out of position,
yeah.
and that's something like, oh my god, imagine Phil Jones taking a player on. Like when we had Phil Jones and Smalling, that that's why we had so many 0-0 games with and 1-0 losses with Mourinho,
Mm-hmm.
because teams would set low blocks on us, and our defense didn't have the creativity to drag players out of their position. It was like, okay, it was just like super predictable with their passing. And that's with the outside backs too. Like now we have uh, Wan-Bissaka, and Shaw gets forward as well. Much more, I think, than before. And that's also, that's of course because we have better midfielders, so they can hold the ball for him and stuff. But yeah, no.
I was just thinking about this, right? So the team that we put out today, it was majority, like the majority of the players on the pitch. Because you just brought up Mourinho, and that made me think the majority of the players on the pitch, we actually like either signed or like played a lot, like under Mourinho. Um, so you got like David De Gea, who's been here forever. He played a lot under Mourinho, played like every game. Luke Shaw played a lot under
He
Mourinho.
did. He did.
Eric Bailly, like when he could play under
He
Mourinho,
did.
that was a Mourinho signing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then there's only 3 players in the team that are Ollie signings. You got Maguire, you got Aaron Wan-Bissaka, and then in the defensive midfield, or 4 players, you got that were Ollie signings. You got Matic and Pogba, which were both Mourinho signings, and then you got Martial and Rashford out wide, Bruno in the middle, Ollie signing, and then Cavani up top, Ollie signing. So it's a good mix of like OG players, like because the thing is like Bailly, you can just feel like the presence that he it's just like a feel good factor he brings to the team, especially like the older players like Martial, Pogba, Luke Shaw, Matic, Rashford, like those guys,
Yeah.
they love Bailly. Like they literally love Bailly. Like they always fuck with him and shit. Like the Manchester United, like like you're on Instagram and shit. Like they always put out videos of like them fucking with Bailly and shit.
Yeah.
Like Bailly's like became that like old head like in the fucking like locker room that everybody just like fucks with. You know what I mean?
I know.
So I think like we're definitely working we're working in the right direction in my opinion, especially if we can keep those types of players like fit, you know what I mean? Like the guys that have been around for a while mixed with like the new guys that are hungry, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I think having that balance is key,
Mhm.
We've really always had it. We've always had a pretty good blend of old guys and young guys. And then it did kind of go away for a little bit, where we had like a lot of old guys and we had like too many young guys.
Mhm.
I think 2 seasons ago we fielded like a really young team, like the youngest team of the season.
Yes, yeah. I think that was last
Was that
season.
last season?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Brandon Williams started, Juan
You
Bissaka,
know what I mean?
Greenwood started. Yeah, it was literally
Yeah,
yeah.
it was last season. But it's
Uh-huh.
good because now we have like Bonnie's fit, Cavani's on the squad. So yeah, I think we're looking good, Robbie.
Yeah, I think we're
next, dude.
huh?
We got Liverpool next.
Oh my
I can't believe it's already here.
bro. I can't believe it either, man. I cannot believe it either. Before we get into that though, I just want to ask you, my past 2 streams that I've done, nobody like only like a couple people have watched them, but like I did try and give some free plays away, or I gave a free play away in my last two
Uh-huh.
streams. So whoever saw it, like if you locked it in, good looks. I told my boy Matt Petrucci to lock it in. Um, but the play of the day for the past 2 days, I told everybody to lock it in. You can go back and watch my last two streams. The one today at lunchtime, and then the one yesterday at 6 o'clock, where I looked at the FA Cup ties and like I gave my reaction, right? Sheffield United to win and under 2.5. That's what I told everybody to lock in.
Not both right. That's nice.
Sheffield United and under 2.5 in that game, and parlay it if you're ballsy enough. But bro, Sheffield United money line.
That would have been like plus 300.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably. Yeah. So, but I don't know if you saw that one at all. How'd you feel about Sheffield getting their first win of the Premier League season?
I bet on them.
You bet on them?
Yeah, just because like Sheffield home, Newcastle's been pretty shit. So
yeah.
But no, my God, it definitely was a great play.
Yeah.
The odds actually, I don't know what it opened up at, but like the odds like literally went so towards their favor, like it was crazy. Like I live betted it, and like
oh, you live betted? Okay.
Yeah, I checked like 10 minutes in, and like the stats were just pointing towards Sheffield. I just did I was thinking them before, and I was like, yeah, I think they'll. And then I was like, all right, now that the stats are pointing towards them, I'm down.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I did it. And yeah, but it was crazy. Like everyone must have been live betting them because there was a lot of line movement for that money line. I got it at plus 100, and I know it was at plus 120, and that's like a lot. Yeah. Just based off like, like a shot on goal or like maybe like possession or opportunities or whatever. So there must have been a lot of people letting that on live. I didn't watch the game.
Yeah, I was watching it, and I don't know when you saw the lines move, like what minute it was, but I know around like the 10th, like 15th minute, towards the beginning of the game, they were, just how the commentators say like bullshit stats. And like one of the stats was like if they lose today, like Sheffield, like this would be like the longest like loss streak in like all of the Premier League history. So I don't know if people maybe heard that and they were like, all right, well, let's lock in Sheffield because they probably won't lose today. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like they're not winning. I mean, they're not losing, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's
nice pick, Rob. Good shit, dude.
Yeah, no problem, man. Just trying to give the free plays out. Bro, the one day, dude, I gave out like hella free plays. Like literally, like the one day it was when it was Manchester United versus Watford in the FA Cup.
Yeah.
That day prior to those games for the noon stream, the lunchtime stream that I did, I gave out like a couple free plays. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang to score at any time. It didn't hit though because it came in extra time. Emil Smith-Rowe. I said Emil Smith-Rowe. I thought that him being on the bench with Willian in the 10 and him being benched over Willian was a fucking mockery. And he would score at some point if he came on or make an impact. He literally came on, made an instant impact, ended up scoring an extra time.
Wow.
But yeah, so that happened. I said Martinelli would probably score as well. He ended up not getting to play because he got injured or whatever. But yeah, dude, like that. And then I said, I actually said like my one boy, because there's people watching the stream. One of my boys was like, yo, what do you think the final score line is going to be? And I was like, bro, it's either going to be 2-0 to Arsenal or 2-1 because Newcastle is going to get like a consolation goal. But if you're going to live play or if you're going to bet like a correct score, bet 2-0 because I just feel like 2-0 is going to be it at Emirates. And it ended up ending 2-0. So I was hot that day, bro. Like, I don't know what it was, but I was hot that day.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah. So definitely any play that you put out, any free play you put out on Keep It Tickin' TV, it fucking hits, bro.
It does hit. I think we're undefeated on free plays.
Dude, we really are. I know you are on here. I'm not. I gave out it got voided, but I gave out one.
Well, that's all good.
I said it was going to be over 2.5 in the United Watford game. I thought it was going to be 3-0 to United. It ended up just being 1-0. And then in the stream I did, like the post match reaction I did after, I was pissed as fuck because I was like, yo, sorry everybody, like sorry about that free play that didn't hit for that game, but I did good on the Arsenal game. Like maybe you made your bread in that one, you know what I mean? So but yeah, no, I mean it's interesting, man. It's always fun to give some free plays away. Let me bring something up on the screen real quick, brother. So we got a couple games right here. We got if you see over here, this is tomorrow in the Premier League. We got Man City versus Brighton at the Etihad, and we have Tottenham Hotspur versus Fulham at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. How are you feeling about this Man City Brighton game at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard, brother? What are you thinking about it? Who do you think's gonna come out on top? Man City's in great form at the minute.
They are in great form. I hate to say it, but they are in great form. I'm gonna let me look at some numbers real quick.
Yeah, don't get too in depth because we're past the 45th minute mark. This has been a fucking great stream tonight, man. This has been awesome. Thank you so much for coming on, bro. We're not ending it. We're not ending it here. You can keep doing what you're doing, but just wanted to say, like, thank you so much for coming on, man. Whenever anybody like comes on the shows, they just fucking fly by, dude. It's just always a great conversation. So thanks for stopping by, man. Thanks for stopping by.
I was shocked when you said we're at the 28-minute mark. I was like, wow, that felt quick.
Yeah. Yeah.
But for tomorrow, I don't even know what that game. City, honestly, sometimes they score a bunch of goals. They've been scoring recently, so probably just go off of recent form.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be a smashing. Honestly, they usually beat up Brighton pretty good, and they're home. So
yeah,
I'd probably just take whatever the over line is, if it's 3.5 or 2 or 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with you.
I hate taking over 3.5 because it's a lot. So I don't know. I just hate taking it. And that's been the line for the most of the time. Even though City, majority of the time, hits unders because, they've been scoring goals recently. But I would put more of your focus on the Tottenham game. I would honestly bet, I think you should just – it's just hilarious. But I would just bet on Kane to score and Son to score.
Yeah, okay. So
I would bet on them to score, yeah.
Take those guys anytime. All right, I like that. I like that play.
Yeah, because, even you're probably going to see profit if one of them scores and the other one doesn't. I don't think they're minus.
And one of them is definitely going to get a goal tomorrow. It's Fulham at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're both Kane and Son in great form at the minute. A Fulham side that can't fucking stop a fucking dust mite from rolling in the back of the net. You know what I mean? Like, they're having problems, defending against, the likes of good teams. So I think them, Harry Kane or Heung-min Son to score is a great free play. I think it's a great pick.
Yeah. Yep. They always beat Fulham. Kane scored. Kane likes them. Bet on Kane to score.
Kane to score?
He didn't score on them last year, but in 2008 he scored 1 goal. And then in 2017, he scored a hat trick against them. And then he scored in 2014 as well against Fulham. So
he likes them.
He likes scoring against Fulham. Yeah, I would bet on Kane to score.
Word. Okay. All right. So you out of the two, if you were going to take one of the two, Son or Kane, you'd take Kane?
Yep. Yeah.
Word. All right.
I would take Kane. I would take Kane because Kane hasn't had a goal from open play in a while. So I think he's due.
I love it. Tom B. Well, don't
13th. Not since December 13th he hasn't scored.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm sorry. He scored a penalty, but he hasn't scored from open play since December 13th.
Okay. Yeah. I was going to say because he did get a PK against Leeds, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Against Leeds.
You did say open play. Okay,
Open play.
Gotcha.
But he'll score one in open play against Fulham. tomorrow.
I mean, hey, and if he doesn't, if he does get a PK, at least you got that covered. You know what I mean?
All right.
So
yeah.
I love it. I love it.
If you're feeling it, if Kane scores in like 10 minutes, in like the first 10 minutes, I would live bet Son after that because I think he'll follow him with a goal.
Yeah.
Son's actually been scoring a lot, so fuck it. Maybe bet on Son.
He has.
Depends on what stats you like to go off of. If you want to look at like recent form stats, you know, like assuming that they're going to continue, bet on Son to score. But you know, like past stats do like matchups for whatever reason, however the players feel in each stadium, in certain stadiums, the energy that the fans can bring, even though there's no fans.
Yeah.
Kane likes, you know, scoring against Fulham for whatever. It could, you know, you don't know like what it is that gets him going against Fulham. It could be the jersey. It could be the color of the jersey. Just fires him up. Seriously, it could be the name. Maybe
they were saying something about.
I'm pretty sure it's a London. I'm pretty sure it's it
is. It's a London derby. Yeah.
Yeah. So right. So any player that's a big name player is going to want to get in on him. So,
when the commentators were I just want to say this, then we'll wrap up the stream. The commentators, they said something about that, like, you know how like certain players like to score against certain teams. They were saying that today about Martial.
Yeah, I know. He fucking shit the bed.
Yeah, and when they said that, I was like, he like took a shot on Nick Pope, and I was like, if Martial likes to score on like Burnley, like he likes to score on Nick Pope because Nick Pope's been there forever, right?
Right.
So I'm thinking like, did Martial like fuck Nick Pope's like girl or some shit, and now like he just loves like fucking stunting on Nick Pope like every time he gets the chance because he knows like his girl's gonna be watching or something. Like I don't know like why players turn up on certain like other players. Like there's just shit going on behind the
scenes. Maybe he's got a side bitch in Burnley that goes to the stadium and watches them play.
Yes, dude, you're on it. You're on
COVID. She wasn't there today because of COVID, so he just wasn't feeling it. It was like this close, you know what I mean? Instead of
on this kid's face, I would.
And then instead of just blasting through like he usually does when she's in the stadium, this close instead. He just hits it at the chins instead.
Dude, I can't with Martial. Paris, you know what I mean?
And I'm not mad at him because I live bet over 1.5 in the 85th minute for plus 300. That's not why. He just needs to finish it.
Let me stress this. I am not mad at him for that reason. I am not mad because I lost $20. Martial, Venmo me $20.
I'm not mad because I lost $25. I'm mad because I could have won $125. Do you get that?
Oh my god. All right, yo. We're gonna wrap it up here, bro. It's been a great fucking night, dude. It's been a great night. Tom, dude, yeah. Thank you for stopping by, man. Thank you so much for stopping by. Anything you want to say before you go?
Kane to score. That's it.
The locksmith himself, Tom.
And even though like this is in the future, Tottenham to take the trophy, EFL Cup.
Oh, I like that one. That is a great play. Oh my gosh.
One for later, but we were just talking about Tottenham and
yeah.
Today, there's a guy in my trailer who's a City fan, so we were talking about it.
Okay.
Yeah, Mourinho's shit against, Guardiola's shit against Mourinho. So
yeah, and everybody would love to see Tottenham win that.
And Tottenham's playing great against teams like where they have to set the low block.
Yeah,
they're playing great. Like, oh my, it like Kane and Son. I could talk about this for hours. I'm just gonna say Kane and Son are just too clinical.
Yeah, I agree, man. I agree.
All it takes is a couple counterattacks, 2 or 3, and they'll win.
I totally agree, man. Well, yo, thank you so much, Tom V. There's the man, the myth, the legend. He's on the stream. Thank you so much for coming on the stream, brother. Have a good night, my dude. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thanks for having me.
No problem, boss. I'll see you. Yep. All right, everybody. So yeah, that was the boy Tom V, the man, the myth, the legend. You know the vibes. If you can, everybody, please hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you're new here. Leave a comment. Share this if you can. Great performance today by the boys. Goal from Paul Pogba to give us the 3 points. First time we've been the top of the league at this point in the league since Sir Alex Ferguson was here. It's a great feeling. It really is. I'll be live tomorrow at lunchtime for my just predictions stream for the Man City Brighton game and the Tottenham Fulham game. Everybody stay safe, stay healthy, and I will talk to you guys soon. Peace.